Venezuela was never just about oil. Not really. Iran is not just about nukes. Not entirely. And sanctions are not about punishment. They are about systems. Because when you zoom out far enough, you begin to see a pattern of financial architecture so powerful that it doesn't need tanks to win wars. This is the story of why Venezuela was targeted, why Iran is under pressure, and why the real battlefield is not oil fields, but the system behind global power. Mainstream explanations are always simple. Venezuela? Corruption and mismanagement. Iran? Nuclear weapons and regional threats. But geopolitics is never simple. If oil alone explained Venezuela, why are many oil-rich countries left untouched? If nuclear fear alone explained Iran, why are some nuclear states sanctioned and others protected? The answer lies deeper, not in headlines, but in structure. Oil itself is not power. Control over oil is. And more importantly, control over how oil is sold, priced, and settled. Modern power does not come from owning resources. It comes from owning the rules of exchange. This is where finance replaces force. And this is where the United States built something no empire ever had before, a global financial system that rewards obedience and punishes independence. Venezuela has some of the largest oil reserves on Earth, yet it collapsed. Why? Because Venezuela tried to operate outside the system. It challenged dollar dominance, it moved closer to alternative financial partners. It resisted Western financial institutions. The result was not immediate invasion. It was something far more effective. Financial isolation sanctions. Restricted access to global capital energy market suffocation. Venezuela was not destroyed by lack of oil. It was destroyed by lack of access. Sanctions are often described as peaceful tools. They are not. They are economic sieges. When a country is sanctioned, its banks are cut off from global systems, its currency collapses, imports become unaffordable. Inflation explodes. This creates internal pressure. And internal pressure creates political outcomes. No bombs required. Venezuela proved this model works. Which brings us to Iran. Iran's real problem is not ideology. It is independence. Iran sits at a strategic crossroads. Energy routes, regional trade, alternative alliances, and most importantly, Iran has repeatedly attempted to operate outside dollar-centric systems. This is the real red line, not weapons, not rhetoric, but refusal to fully submit to the financial order. Iran is next does not mean invasion. It means pressure escalation. The same playbook. Financial sanctions, energy restrictions, banking isolation, currency stress. The goal is not conquest. The goal is compliance. History shows this pattern clearly. First, isolation, then internal strain, then forced negotiation. At the heart of all this lies one system, the petrodollar. Oil priced in dollars forces global demand for the dollar, which means countries must earn or borrow dollars. U.S. deficits are absorbed globally. Financial dominance is maintained. Any nation that threatens this loop becomes a problem. Not because it is evil, but because it is disruptive. Many ask, why don't countries just leave the system? Because leaving is expensive. To operate outside it, a country needs strong internal production, alternative trade partners, currency stability, military deterrence. Very few nations can survive all four pressures at once. Venezuela couldn't. Iran is trying. There is growing talk of a multipolar world. New currencies, new trade systems, new alliances. But systems are not replaced by announcements. They are replaced by trust. And trust takes decades. The dollar system is flawed, but it is still the deepest and most liquid system on Earth, which is why it survives. Here is the uncomfortable truth. The United States does not need to win every conflict. It only needs to Delay alternatives, maintain uncertainty, control escalation. As long as the system remains dominant, outcomes favor the architect. This is not about morality. It is about design. Ordinary people pay the price. Sanctions do not hurt governments first. They hurt families, workers, small businesses. Inflation rises. Jobs disappear. Hope erodes. Yet the system remains intact because systems do not feel pain. People do. Venezuela was not an exception. It was a demonstration. Iran is not unique. It is a continuation. This is not about oil, not about ideology, not even about borders. It is about who gets to write the rules of global exchange. Iran may face more pressure, or it may negotiate, but the system will remain until something stronger replaces it. And that replacement will not come from anger. It will come from architecture. Until then, remember this. The most powerful empires are not built with armies. They are built with systems. And the most dangerous weapons are the ones you don't see. If this video changed how you see sanctions, oil, or global power, like the video. Subscribe for more deep dives into the systems that shape our world. And comment below, do you think countries can ever truly escape this system?